Namaste, friends. The road to downfall for any devotee is extremely easy. All that you have to do is to give in to your cravings of your mind. These cravings could be in the form of food, what you can smell, what you can see. It entices you to take one more, to eat little more, even at the cost of your health. You might even dream of it. You might be lured into even drinking liquor because little bit doesn't do much. You might be enticed by the beauty of a man or a woman, and adultery seems just normal because you are being lured by your sex instinct. And giving into these cravings is the road to the doom of your spiritual progress. You will not even realize when you are drawn into it and where you have reached, and you forget. You forget of your ultimate goal. You forget of your real goal of God communion, which is ever sweet and ever promising of happiness without any precondition. So, giving in to your sense desires is the sure short road to the end of your spiritual quest. We have been reminded by the sages for generations, for centuries, to give up these sense cravings. Because God is testing us. The road of sense craving is purposefully being set for us so that we can prove it to God that even when all these cravings are there, we are indifferent to it. We are neutral to it because we want what is the ultimate joy, which is God communion, communion with Him. If we can convince God through our perseverance, through our hard work, through our sincerity, through self control, then God accepts us and helps us in overcoming all our shortcomings. So, my dear friends, when we give in to the sense cravings, what happens is when these sense cravings are not fulfilled, what results is anger. Anger that is resulting from attachment to these sense cravings. And this anger makes us lose our discriminative powers, which we have so painstakingly developed after years of doing sadhana. We just lose it just at the spur of the moment when we give in into these sense desires. And when these sense desires lure us and we forget what is right and what is wrong, we give in to violent outbursts. It not only harms us physically and mentally, but the irreparable harm it does to us is through our spiritual decay. Our connect with our soul gets disconnected. And losing this discriminative ability seems so soundless because we don't even realize that we are getting into that bog, which is pulling us in like quicksand. And that is what is the biggest roadblock for us for attaining spiritual progress. So the path to this decay is extremely easy. And the path which leads to God, overcoming this decay, is extremely difficult. But then we have to weigh what is a worthy goal. Why is it that I watch a movie for 3 hours to distract myself from my resolve, which is to love God every moment? And why do I have to forget it for a distraction? Distractions are for kids. When they cry, we distract them. But for adults who have developed discriminative abilities, if they have to be distracted, then it is a opportunity lost, which none of us should indulge in. And when we lose our discriminative abilities, we lose the memory of who we really are. The knowledge that I am the soul, I am love, I am one with each and everything around me, be it people, be it non living objects, we are all one. There is nothing like you and me. I see myself everywhere. That wisdom comes from years of sadhana. And when we give in to sense lures, to the sense desires, then this memory is lost. Then what we lose is our discriminative ability of what is right and wrong. The first time I take a bribe, I feel a pain in my soul because I'm doing something wrong. But if I continuously do it, it becomes a habit. I don't feel anything bad anymore. So let us not allow this pattern to develop into a habit which is detrimental to our ultimate goal, which is of God communion. My dear friends, the path to decay is extremely easy. Let us not give in to it. Let us take the tough path because that is what is worthy. That is what will promise us happiness without any strings attached. God communion is the ultimate and only worthy goal that every human beings need to and should have if they want to remain blissful, which I think all of us are aspiring. I wish you all the best. Namaste.